The Yusuf Zia Kavekchi Institute for Islamic Scholarship and Research presents Hifz Nation, supporting Hifzul Quran. So for this video, I want to focus on this application that we are trying to develop for HifZnation.com called HifZone. HifZone, tools to help you become Hufaz. So the student will log in to his own account through HifZnation.com, and we see Muhammad has his picture and his stats, and this one here we're going to look at is called Sura Gallery. And Sura Gallery is a tracking system to be used in the home by children with their parents. You are the owner of an art gallery. Your goal is to collect paintings that represent the surahs in the Quran. Once you collect them, you are responsible for their upkeep, making sure they are dusted off and ready to be shared with the public. So we see Muhammad has his own little virtual gallery with paintings that represent the surahs that he has memorized. This one is Surah Al-Hajj. This one is Al-Baqarah. This one is Al-Ankabut, Baqarah, and Hajj. And what happens is, as he memorizes more and more of the surah, the painting turns from black and white to color until he's complete. The whole painting is in color. So now let's see when he wants to start a new surah. Goes to a blank canvas, clicks on. Let's say he wants to start Surah Yusuf. And this, we have beautiful calligraphy, and he gets to choose from this one or this one. So if he chooses this one, he clicks on, and it turns from color to black and white, and he starts at the bottom. You have memorized up to ayah 0. Now let's take a look again with this Surah Al-Hajj to see exactly the painting of the picture, how it is done. So he's memorized up to ayah 29, and let's say he's memorized to ayah 58. Puts in here and submit. Then the bar goes up, the painting turns to color. You have memorized up to ayah 58, and then there's a red bar on this side that says parent confirmation required. So he hasn't actually gotten there yet. He needs the parents' help to confirm it. So he has to log out, take his laptop to his mom or dad. Dad logs in to his account. Okay, so the parents have their own account. They log in with their username and password, and the parent is here, and he selects his child because he's got 3 children in the program, Muhammad. So then Muhammad's account comes up at the Surah Al-Hajj that he's working on. Father clicks on it, and you see the bar is still down here, and he needs to recite now to his parent up to ayah 58. He recites, the parent puts it in, parent presses confirm, and the bar goes up. And there's no red on the side. It's done. He's confirmed. Now also, if the parent wants to keep track of Muhammad's progress, overall progress, there's a schedule here, review, that he could see. And it says overdue review. So the system prompts the student when it's time for him to review the surah, whether it's 3 days overdue, 5 days, 6 days. This one, all these different ones are overdue, and it sends alerts through email or tweet or whatever. And then this one also is before they're overdue. It tells you when the deadline is. Review before this date, review before this date. So let's see, this one is overdue, 3 days overdue. Let's see what it looks like. Sura Al-Ankabut. Warning, you are in danger of forgetting this surah. Now the bar is dropping and the painting is turning back to black and white, from color back to black and white, symbolizing forgetting the surah. So now let's go back to Muhammad's account. Once Muhammad has completed memorizing this surah, Al-Hajj, it says, congratulations, you have memorized Surah Al-Hajj. So the next screen after this will be the painting is going to get framed. And the screen asks, would you like to sell your painting? Buyer's offer is $100 G. Click here to sell the painting. Or would you like to keep the painting in your Sura Gallery? Estimated ticket sales are 10 tickets per week, which equals $10 G per week. So they have a choice. Either they could sell their painting for $100 G, or they can keep their painting in the gallery and earn $10 G per week. So what are G dollars? What can he do with these G dollars? Well, he can go to the online store. The online store is online store with rewards. Go to the G Pro store and get good character by learning what it is to earn the things you want in life. Earn G dollars from the work you do on HifZone and buy rewards posted in the G Pro store by your parents and teachers. So here we have the G Pro store. This is the parent store. These are all rewards that have been posted by the parents for the kids to buy. Now, these aren't like regular toys here. These are something a little more special to the kid. For example, this is one-on-one time with mom or dad for 25 G's. Ice cream. So the kid would present this to their parent. This one is friend time. If he wants to buy a ticket for going over his friend's house or having his friend over his house, who's here. We have video games, family game night, pizza night, and bookstore. So over here is his G Bank. He has 46 G's, and we'll talk about this part later, the B points. Now the parents have the access to their parent store. So the parent posts prizes for the kid. Now if they click here on this button, they can upload a picture of a prize that they want to give the kids, a reward. For example, if they want to reward their kid with an iPod Touch, for example, they can upload this picture and set the price for what they want, and this will show up in Muhammad's store. Okay. Now another thing with this is adding B points. So Muhammad has current G dollars total of 46 G's, and his current B points are 0. So let's say Muhammad was misbehaving in the house, and dad came home and said, Muhammad, I'm going to give you 6 B points for misbehaving. Dad logs into his account and he puts in 6 B points, updates. Then Muhammad ends up with 6 B points in his account. Muhammad has 6 B points over here. Okay, so when Muhammad wants to go buy his prizes, okay, this is gonna say you must pay your B's before shopping. So Muhammad has 6 B's. pay your B's, Muhammad, it goes down to 40. He has 40 G dollars left. So let's say that Muhammad wants to use 25 to buy the one-on-one time ice cream. So he clicks on that, and this goes down to 15, and he can print out the ticket for the one-on-one time. And he could present this to his mom or dad. Dad, let's go out for ice cream. Just me and you. Come on. Here's my ticket. I earned it. Now, the next thing we're going to do is called Hifz Factory. This is another tracking system to be used, but this time it's to be used by teachers and the students in the classroom. This is for schools to use. You work at a Hifz factory. Your job is to get your Hifz machine to operate at full capacity with a maximum yield of Hifz and Revels. The Hifz factory produces Hufaz. Now,
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our Hifz factory. As you can hear in the background, we are operating at full production capacity. We produce Hifz and Revels. A Hifz is a new line of Quran that is memorized. A Revel is a line of Quran that is reviewed. A Revel can be old or new. It is my job as production manager to make sure all of the workers are doing their best to produce as many good quality Hifz and Revels each day. This is the only way that they can reach their goal of becoming Hafiz al-Quran. Thanks for coming. Assalamu alaikum.
Now the student goes to the instructor, and the instructor logs into their account. And this is the instructor. The instructor selects the student, which is Muhammad. Muhammad's Hifz factory account comes up. And in the Hifz factory page, we have the Hifl tank, which represents new Hifz. Those are new lines that they memorized that they're presenting to their instructor. And let's start with that. The Hifl tank has a Hifl count of 60. So in this week, the student Muhammad has memorized 60 new lines of Quran, 60 Hifls. And today he's come to the teacher to add 15 more that he has memorized. So he proves it to the teacher by reciting those 15 lines. Teacher puts it in here. Press confirm. It adds the 15 Hifls to the tank. Now we go back to the factory, and the student presents to the teacher his new Revels, or his new review. So right now he has 260 Revels, new lines of review so far this week, and he wants to add more. Today my student has produced 85 new Revels, and press confirm, and the tank fills up with 85 more new Revels. And the same goes for the old review, which is the old Revel tank. It has 325. Today add another 85 by reciting to the teacher his old review. Press confirm, tank fills up.
MashaAllah. Good job. You've finished the week at 80% production capacity. Here's your paycheck.
And click on the paycheck. And he has a check from Hifz Factory Incorporated, Muhammad Hassan, $80. Now what's he going to do with these $80? He's going to go to the online store, the G Pro store, and this time he goes to the school store. Selects the school store and all of these prizes pop up. And at the school they have all of these prizes that the kid can order his order online, and then the school will have them ready for him when he comes in at recess or lunchtime. And we have lesson games. Time to play lesson games. These are fun puzzles and quizzes that help you learn the most frequent words found in the Quran, so that you can begin to understand the meaning of the Quran. Complete the lessons until you get 100%. Then you can get $G to use in the G Pro store. Now this is an example of the lesson games. Listen to the speaker announce this week's vocabulary words that are most frequently found in the Quran. Then put their matching transliteration and definition in the correct boxes below. So first let's click on the audio file and listen. Kasabu, earned. Hudan, guidance. Aladina, those who. And last but not least, we have HN Social. Hifz Nation Social is a safe social network for kids. Hang out online on a safe social media page with kids from your Hifz class. You can post your status, links, recordings of your recitations, or just offer a few words of encouragement for a peer who doesn't feel like doing his homework. This is what it will look like. It's an isolated social network page which is not connected to the outside at all. This will be just open to students of the Hifz program. Here's Muhammad here. This is his page, and he just updated his page. I just got home from the masjid. Nice salat. These are his friends over here in his class. And this is one of his friends who just added this video. Sammy added video, cool lesson. This teacher really did a good job explaining how to recite this ayah. So then it has his basic information, goals. His goal is, I want to be an imam and qari when I grow up. So that's it for our preview of our HifZone project. That was not a complete application. That application needs to be developed. We need to raise money to pay a programmer to develop that application so that we can launch it on HifZnation.com. So we need your support for this project. Inshallah, you can join Hifz Nation, become a member, and support this project so that we may do our part to preserve the Holy Quran, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Donations accepted online at HifZnation.com or yzkinstitute.org.